Right, Leo, this is going to be your July reading. I'm sorry about that, but I broke my phone, so I'm using my laptop. So it'll have to just be this way, right. It's going to be any card reading, so lots of them flips, so we'll turn them over. Yeah, so it's going to be an any card reading for July, for Sun, Moon and Rising. So we'll do one more time and then we'll go, so Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. So the first card, Leo, will be what is going on in you at the moment. Second card is what other people are seeing about you at this moment. Third card is your secret. Fourth card is why it's your secret. Fifth card is what's in your conscious mind, what's in your heart, what's in your soul, and what is the conclusion. Right, we'll read the energy from the bottom. So you could be about to get a letter, Leo. Could have been written by a water sign. And it could be about an earth sign, a younger earth sign to you. So that could be Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Could be a male. And it could be about clearing and cleansing something out of your life, or to be lucky. The numbers 2, 28 and 27 could be relevant. Yeah, and someone could be quite anxious, quite nervous about this situation, because maybe it's very repetitive. It's been going on for a long time, maybe, Leo. It's not something new. When you get that card, the that one there, it means it's been going on, it's repetitive, it's argumentative, all those things. It could, yeah. Someone could have been doing some magic under the moon, conjuring you a load of stuff up. Maybe that's coming. Maybe that's making someone anxious and nervous, because maybe you've cleaned up something, Leo. And while you cleaned that up, you cleaned it out of their life. Maybe you went off on your own, Leo. Maybe you even walked away from a child. I don't know why I see that, but I see a child there. Something, yeah, something needs clearing. Or it could have been something with magic, moon magic, could have been going on since you were a child, since you were 13. And you see it, you cut whatever tie it was, could have been to do with the moon. So if you look at that picture there, see, underneath that hook, right in the middle of it, above the lavender, there's the moon, and it looks like the moon's being cut. So something somebody was doing with the moon, Leo, has been cut, and it's been going on since you were a child, since you were 13. Yeah, somebody could have even caused, you're going to get a new beginning in that card, that's what I see. It could be a pregnancy, but I'm seeing it more as a new beginning. Yeah, you could have had an earth sign, that same earth sign in the beginning. Didn't have to be a male, just could have been. But yeah, someone who was being very cunning, very clever. Someone who wanted you isolated, and it was to affect your abundance. Yeah, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have been involved in that, and a snaky fire sign. But now you've been given the key to some information, Leo, or you're about to. You could also be getting a new beginning, a new relationship coming in, after you put a death to another relationship, where the same earth sign is holding the coffin there. That could have been to do with some dodgy money. Somebody could have even got on a boat and moved away. Yeah. I feel like maybe it was since people you grew up with, your childhood, you know, could have been old soulmates. I'm seeing that because there's 2 children there. Maybe someone was affecting you from being that age, like teenage age. And there was a ring of people doing it. They wanted you in a maze. They wanted these dark clouds and these light clouds to be pushed over. So you wouldn't know what choices to make when you come to these roads. And there would always be a big mountain right in front of you. It could have been a water sign doing that, or could have been Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Oh yeah. I'm also seeing the moon again. And the moon is your emotions, your feelings, your mother. Yeah, it could have been. Then you got the anchor. The anchor is your home. It's the same thing as the moon. Yeah, but anyway, could have been like, it could have been something you've been just going back to for a very, very long time. Yeah, and then we get the home card, which is home. This begins at home, Leo, or what was home? Something to do with home, yeah. Right, okay, let's go. This is weird because I can't remember where I wrote it down, but I wrote down a title that came in my head earlier when I was meditating, and this is all a bit random. Randomly like it. I'll get the title in a minute before we finish, but yeah, well, you'll know the title anyway because you're now seeing it. But your first card, Leo, is people are talking at this moment. People are on the phone, people are gossiping, people are, and that's what's going on. Maybe you know about this, Leo, because them birds, they know these things. And maybe if you look at that picture, like, as all those people, they're all in communication. Maybe you know they're all in communication, Leo, because you're one of them birds. Maybe you're seeing birds at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. What they're all on the phone at is that you're not up of a night time stressing and worried anymore, Leo. And this would normally be what they're seeing, but this is what's going on inside you, and you're not. Yeah, maybe you rose up out of something with that magician card, or it could involve a Gemini. But maybe you rose up into the magician because it's what's going inside you, yeah. And maybe that's got something to do with this cup of love. That maybe you... What's this Knight of Cups about for Leo? Maybe this is what this gossip is all about. This Knight of Cups, and there could even be like 5 pregnancies in this situation. Yeah, somebody's looking back at what they harvested. Maybe that's you looking back at what what would have been harvested. Yeah, as you're looking back, as you're going off and having a new beginning, you're looking in the future. Yeah, guarding your money, and it could even be on a family situation. There was a need for balance, and maybe either you're going to go in rushing and speaking the truth, Leo, or somebody's about to come rushing and speaking the truth to you. Yeah, well, you knew an ending was coming, but not this one. Feeling like an ending's been coming for a while. Beware trying to cause you a fire. Same old, it's just all the whatever in it. Go for Leo, yeah. There's a lot of friction going on at the moment. Maybe that's what all that talking's about. Yeah, and I'm glad we're all having... Oh, there's a group of people that we're all having a gangbang, yeah. Maybe they see... So you're a Starseed light worker. Yeah. And what's love got to do with it? So that group of people, maybe, yeah. We won't go there. Keep it on the low, Leo, whatever you're doing. A Taurus moon could be relevant, and this person's wishing bad on you, same. Yeah, there's actually a group of people that are wishing and wanting your death, Leo. They could all be on crystal meth, yeah, Taurus ascendant, homeless people. Your ex stole your national insurance number, and a dark witch was involved in that, Cancer Sun. And someone's in trouble with the police now, they sing like a canary. Yeah, your emotions are very relevant at this time as well, Leo. Yeah, someone's fallen down all the way, and that the north could be relevant. Something to do with a coven or group of people all doing stuff. I feel like that's what they're all talking about as well. Maybe they're all looking to see what's working, what's not. Yeah, you could get somebody sending you a little message with like the Page of Pentacles is a message. Normally, someone come and giving you a little something. Yeah, and maybe because you're single. Or the 9 of Pentacles, and that has something to do with the 10 of Pentacles, where people are watching a lot of money. Maybe that's what they're all talking about as well, and maybe you being single has got something to do with it somehow. Yeah, and it could have something to do with either the father of your children, a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, and Aries. So 2 males, maybe a truce between 2 lovers, but they've both got snake. There's a big snake around it, there's a broken heart. Maybe that's relevant somehow, Leo. Yeah. And maybe you've got on your ship and you've moved straight away from it. Maybe that's whoever's those people talking, maybe it's those people. Yeah, like one night stand energy that you look back on the past and that's what you're seeing. A King of Pentacles and an Aries or Sagittarius, but I see it as Aries and that one, King of Wands. And you're looking back at that like one night stand energy, yeah, where complete endings happen. Maybe you even live with these people, you don't have to. Yeah. Could also be a Virgo or somebody shone a light on that whole situation. Somebody you could bite from a cherry, and that could have even been you, Leo. Yeah, that caused you heartbreak. But you ended all these cycles. Now you're going to get a new beginning with stability. Yeah. And then you've got the Emperor card. So you could have a businessman, an entrepreneur. Could be an Aries, but it doesn't have to be. Could be a businessman, entrepreneur. You could have met that person in the past as well. Maybe somebody had a lot of choices. Yeah, and then you've got an Empress card, both in the same thing. So what's going on at this moment, Leo, is you've got the Empress and the Emperor. So maybe you've got some choices coming in, and one of those choices is actually what you, yeah, Emperor, Empress. And then you got the Three of Cups. So, but there's 3 people in that picture, Leo. As always. Yeah. Yeah, but right at this minute there's a tower being coming down on something, because basically this new beginning with love, all this Ace of Cups, it's all been pulled away. Someone jumped into a fire pit, and that could have been a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, someone who was just being sneaky, just doing underhand stuff behind your back, Leo. It was what it was. You're doing it. Someone was doing it to you. So members of your family could have actually been involved in that situation, having that person come forward, trying to make you think something that wasn't even real. That is, yeah, it was a bad idea for them. They're going to come in with a fake ass apology. Yeah, Scorpio Sun. I just said that. Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Your crown chakra, Leo, you knew that inside, in your head. You knew that these people that you've had to cut out of your life, you had to do it for a reason. Put it that way. Right, Leo. The next one is how other people are seeing about you. I don't think these people are seeing you in a ring of people. I think there is a ring of people, and I think these people have realised that you realise that there's a ring of people. There's more than just, it's not just one person, Leo. There could be anything up to 4 people in a ring or doing this stuff right this moment. Maybe you cut those people out, Leo. I'm going to change up my cards in a minute. Yeah, it could involve a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Yeah, and your recognition and reward. Someone was juggling that, Leo, and there was a lot of people all in their heads about the whole situation. Yeah, they're watching you. You could have up to 5 people watching you, like really watching you heal. And it could have been 3 people. There was always other people in the background. There was juggling going on. This is about keeping you in the hangman. And it was all about your blessings as well. There was other people, they was all looking, maybe somebody was actually juggling your blessings, and other people watching this. It was a ring of people. Could have been 4 people, could have been 5 people. Could have been a Taurus involved. It could have been about 2 houses, maybe 2 people guarding a house as well. Yeah. People from your past, even people from your childhood with that card there. Yeah. How done with these people for real? Freemasons could be involved in that situation. Someone's totally lost the plot. And who's that peeping in the window that let her pee? Someone's messing about your car, and that could be a mind manipulator. November, a brother or sister working with this person to bring you down. Sacral chakra. Healing your childhood wounds for you, Leo. That's what they're really doing. Yeah, and they're lying to themselves, these people are. They're trying to get in your dreams as well, doing dream telepathy. They think they're wearing a mask and it's an illusion. Yeah, right. Yeah. So one of these people could be like someone pregnant, a teenager, and this person talks out of bull. You know, they could be having hormone injections as well, the later on. Someone's not the father of the child, and that could be the Pied Piper and all these rats, so that's probably a good job. Right, let's do the next card. What your secret is a book of spells, Leo. You're writing these spells down, so I don't know what that means. I'm a Leo and I've not been writing any spells down. Someone could be an earth angel, and December could be relevant. Right, let's get some different cards. So Leo, why have we got Leo got secret in the book of spells? Maybe you know secrets. Yeah, you shone a light on the situation, Leo. You went off and shone your light somewhere else. You walked away from stuff and had a new beginning. Yeah. And maybe you guarded yourself. Maybe you had to learn it. You know, get your antennas back up where they belong, like King Tune. Yeah. Maybe bring down a veil on some juggling. Yeah, maybe you were even juggling. Maybe you had to end the world that you were in, end situations, for your own good. Yeah, end things completely because you listen to your intuition. And it's probably been telling you. Mine's been telling me for a while. There's things you knew. Yeah, and this card just flipped, and I just flipped back round. So I'm going to turn it. Yeah, these 3 cards. Because this is right. Someone was just trying to tempt you with like an apple, and there was always something dark behind it. So every time you healed, something was sent in, Leo, to bring you back down again. Every single time, and it's probably been going on for a long time, maybe even since you were 13. Yeah. And it could have been done by an empress, somebody with a mask on. The empress can be a Libra, can be a mother. Can be someone who rises up, but this one's wearing a mask, and this is a secret. Maybe you've sinned something, Leo. You've burnt some burdens. Burnt some burdens and learnt some lessons, and realised, like, opened your eyes and realised what's really going on. Because it never was for your benefit. Let them carry on, it's about to buy it back. Someone's having twins, and that could be a Gemini moon. Right, let's go. Yeah, we'll carry on with these. Right, why it's the secret, Leo? Because I would say that's the sun card because of you. It's a secret because of you. Because it's, yeah. You keeping it secret? You probably don't need a book of spells, Leo, to actually do what you do. It's just what you do. I've never looked at a spell book in my life. I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't even want to know. I don't care for it. Maybe something happens on the 31st. I always see that as, yeah, summer solstice. Maybe you're going to Glastonbury. Maybe something's about to rise, Lee, and you kept that a secret. Maybe it's just your own. Maybe you got a book of knowledge recently. Yeah. Could involve Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, King of Cups, or you could have controlled your emotions there. Yeah, maybe even with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or the father of your children. Maybe you actually, yeah, realise something about somebody's life, somebody holding you up, somebody holding somebody up. Maybe you held yourself up, Leo. Or you wouldn't make a decision, one of the two. Yeah, I feel like you saw something, there was a light, there was a star or something you saw, but you realised someone was being generous. Maybe you had to realise to be generous to yourself. Yeah, you could have had to like break away from like past life connections as well. Yeah. Blood was, you definitely had some member of your family that didn't want to do something very nice, and that could have been around Glastonbury, which would have been last year. Secrets are out, lights are on. Yeah, lying on you to ruin your reputation, that person as well, and this person cares nonetheless. They're a mofo. And well, I am glad we're all having fun. Like, what's in your conscious mind, Leo? You already know what these people tried to do. They tried to make your tree of life small. They tried to change your destiny, I suppose, in some way, somehow, some shape, some form. And this hate was a lot bigger than you even knew. It looks like you jumped ship just in time. These people are secretly recording you. Hex and curse return to sender. The Pope could be relevant. AM, a family member or close friend trying to cause a fatal fire. A Scorpio could be relevant. That all sex, death, shared resources, regeneration, other people's money. The Phoenix, don't sleep with somebody because they need an STD test. So if somebody comes in, I'd just run if I was you. Yeah, it could be a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn. Of course, it'll be a Gemini. Or that one I see is an Aries. So it could be an Aries. Could involve a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, you could have an Aries coming with a heart of love. Maybe you're going to send a very snotty fire sign text back, because that one I see, she's wearing the hat, but it's Leo's birthday, we're nearly in Leo season. Yeah, you want justice on the situation, Leo, after somebody like attached something dark to you, did something dark to you. There's probably been a lot of dark things gone on and done to you, to be honest, Leo. Right, in your heart, Leo, It's like you kind of laid down, looked under the stars and seen the stars, maybe. Seen what's what, yeah. It could involve a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio and an Aries. Maybe somebody wanted you blindfolded to a truth. Maybe somebody tried to keep you blindfolded. Yeah. Could have even been a message from somebody who was a soulmate. Maybe you felt tempted by that, but yeah, you're ignoring that person. You're being very patient, Leo. Somebody has a foul mouth anyway, and they're wanting your downfall, and they're working with a sibling to bring down your downfall. This person's gone totally insane with the magic they do. September's relevant. A sofa full of fucked up freaks. Someone's an alcoholic. July's relevant. The letter S. Someone fucked up and they're in trouble now, and the letter O. Right, let me get some more cards as we keep going through. Right. So yeah, oh, what's Leo being patient about? Could be about a Gemini, could be about two lovers maybe. Black and white skin colours could be relevant. Maybe there were three people all working on each other, and maybe now there's a fish in the cup. This keeps coming up with Leo. If it's not with you, it's with someone else. Yeah, somebody could have been very uncertain about black and white skin colours. Maybe somebody was really just trying to sneak away with some money and you put your guard up. Could have even been from a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio looking at their cup of love now. Ooh. Yeah. And that could have been because somebody who was juggling, maybe somebody who was dancing. In your soul, Leo, you may have been smudging. Maybe you've been cleansing your house. Yeah, maybe you've also been going off being single, being quite happy about that as well in that situation. Yeah, unrequited love, you need to move on. Living your truth, Leo, as well. Taurus, Gemini, Cusp could be relevant, and that person's studying you. So somebody like at the beginning of, say Gemini season, or the end of Taurus. So the beginning of Gemini season is like the 25th-ish. So on the cusp you could go anything up to like the 5th, I suppose. High Priest, Priestess, male friend could be relevant, working with these people, and this person stole off you. The courts and police are on it, so a friend and male one could have stolen off you. The arts could be relevant. Sorry, asked apology. A Virgo could be involved. Yeah, and your hard work is paid off. A mother could be involved as well. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius, Orphan, and a Pisces and Aries cusp. The veil's being lifted on these people as well, Leo. They're fake as fuck. Yeah, nothing will come of the situation. Your health is relevant, Leo. Karmic relationships and a Capricorn. Amputees, and what's this here? That person's telling everyone you're a home slag. Right, let's go. Yeah, these people are all in a secret society as well. Yeah, police brutality. And they don't realise you ain't done a spell in your life, or they do, because I just told them. Trust your gut feelings and dark magic. Crystal meth, druids, Aquarius moon, and shady ex-friend plotting and planning on you again, Leo. Yeah, it's all about this. Maybe you smudged and affected this Wheel of Fortune turning, because these people wanted to turn to heartbreak, so you'd be heartbroken. Could have involved an Aries with lots of children. Yeah, you dropped them burdens. You healed yourself, Leo, and now you want the truth, or the truth is coming in, one of the two. Yeah, could have even the truth's coming out about a child somebody who stomped on a child's head, and maybe even a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio is trying to rescue all their love right now, because all the love's driven out. Somebody was going to push you out of a window, Leo, onto all them swords, so somebody didn't want you around anymore, and somebody could have been watching that situation, like as you're falling out, somebody's watching you. Police could have been watching you, could have even been a Virgo. Yeah, and then the Queen of Wands in reverse, so you could have either another Leo, or you've got a Queen of Wands of fire sign, or someone's just doing some really dark magic on you, Leo. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands is like very psychic, all those things, but in reverse she can be doing a whole lot of fucked up shit. Yeah. Somebody needs to end them cycles, and these cycles that are being ended, all this dark magic stuff that's gone on, whatever these people have done, I don't even know, they might have even wanted a death and ending, and there wasn't just one person, there's lots of people. These people, I feel like you've already cut out your life, Leo, and if you haven't, you need to. Yeah, shapeshifter, chameleon. Someone's a control freak. Aquarius, sun could be relevant. And someone made up a grasp on you, but broken big boundaries. That was an Aries. Trust no one, solar all the way. Out of body experiences. Oh, to be popular, Gemini sun. Making a patty face. Sassy white woman, you know it, you know it. A murder is foul, and this person attaches for clout. They're about to flip, and here comes a real person. And these people can't even look you in the face no more. Someone's dirty and they don't even wash it, and that person's clocking your ass. Yeah, you're attached to trash, so you stay it. Chose a fuck up. Cut cords meditation. Someone's skint as well, and they're evil. You will never remember this person. They're all trying to fuck you up, so beware. Standard, the letter J, January. And someone's really upset they're blocked. Ex-family member and whatever, go an ex and a family member and whatever. Right, last one, Leo, the conclusion. And the wolf comes in, and it's right under you sitting there, Leo. So you're gaining your power. You're also getting your instinct back, so that's all about to come back. You may even be feeling that already by now. It's because you've moved away from these people. These people didn't think you were going to get to move away from me, Leo. They thought they were going to be able to do whatever they wanted to do. And I don't think what they wanted to do was very nice. Yeah, right, yeah. Maybe somebody got caught being very, very sneaky. Maybe your instinct told you that somebody was doing something they shouldn't have been doing. Maybe they were even making copies of your plans, but you walked away there, put your hands up. Could have walked away from the High Priestess. That could be that person doing that really dark magic, like the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it could be a quick Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Somebody was doing something with the moon, but now they're left under the sun. Maybe they busted someone. Maybe there was a light shine on a situation with two men. Maybe somebody's very gloomy about that now. Yeah, there's balance needed in a situation. Somebody's trying to balance something out. Yeah, maybe somebody can't guard this money like a dragon anymore. Could involve an Aries in reverse, an Emperor in reverse. That's someone like totally trying to control everything on another level. Could involve a Taurus, or a Taurus is playing now, and it's all about this game that was being played with people doing these. I don't think it's working anymore. Yeah, could involve a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody who's ready to fight, but they're looking back at the past. Yeah, and it could even be them 5 people again. They're all attacking each other now. Yeah, that were trying to control things, illusions and lies underneath the moon. Yeah, and they were working on something in the basement, and that could have even been on you or your money, Leo, in some way or another. You cut communication with these people though. After being left in the hangman, you put a complete ending to it, or you realise that's what they want to do to you. Anyway, yeah, best thing you can do is to do what you need to do with these people. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. A love and light. Take care. Hopefully that helps. Bye.